What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Season of Dawn video. Today we'll be going over the Season Pass sniper for the season called the Trophy Hunter. Now, how to obtain the sniper, all you need to do is go through the Season Pass and it will be rewarded to you. Plus, there's an ornament you can get for it as well. This is a role I had for the gameplay, so it comes with aggressive frame, high damage, high recoil. Then we have arrowhead break and polygonal rifling. I went with arrowhead break just to give it a little better recoil control, but polygonal rifling wouldn't have been bad, but I definitely want a little more handling. Next we have steady rounds versus flared magwell. I went with steady rounds. Again, definitely want to have a little more stability on this thing. Like flared magwell is great and all, but again, I want to keep that stability and handling up considering this is the slowest RPM sniper. Then we have pulse monitor, auto reloads part of the magazine when wielder is critically wounded. Then we have snapshot sights, faster time to aim down sights, which is perfect in PvP. Then I have a range master work on mine and I decided to put an Icarus grip on it so I could use it for mid-air snipes. Now I'm going to pull up a picture of all the perks that can come on this thing and just going over PvE first. So one of the first things that I look for in a sniper in general is that it has triple tap or 4 times a charm. It does have triple tap in the second column. And what's very, very interesting, it comes with a new perk that you can get called Vorpal Weapon. This gives you a 25% damage bonus to bosses, vehicles, and enemies in their supers, which is pretty cool. And then in the mag column, I'd probably go with extended mag or something like a pendant mag to increase the mag size, because triple tap, you get 3 headshots, you get 1 bullet back, so bigger mag you have, you don't have to reload as much. Barrel doesn't really matter, just make sure you have extended mag or a pendant mag, and then triple tap in trait column number 1, and then Vorpal Weapon. Now, I've been hunting for this PvE god roll, I haven't got it yet, but from what I understand, like, snipers aren't used too much in Destiny 2 PvE currently, but they do great damage, especially if you're going to be going up against bosses that, you know, are a little farther away from you. It does help to have a sniper that can come with some great DPS. I know people use these, the long goodbye with like, not the long goodbye, Soul Survivor with 4 times a charm and firing line. This thing obviously doesn't come with that, but with it having Vorpal Weapon, you get that 25% bonus. Like, that's still pretty good. So in my opinion, I would hunt for that god roll of triple tap, Vorpal Weapon, and then at least having extended mag or pendant mag, and you'll be in good hands, especially when it comes to boss DPS. Now going over PvP, one of the main things you want on a sniper in PvP is either quick draw or snapshot. This does not have quick draw, but it does come with snapshot in trait column number 2 there. Now for trait column number 1, you have a new perk where when you pick up heavy ammo, you get special ammo. Obviously in PvP, you're not going to be getting like heavy ammo a lot, so it doesn't really matter. Genesis, again, breaking enemy shields, reloads it from reserves, doesn't really matter. You know, Pulse Monitor isn't too bad. You get critically wounded, it actually automatically reloads it. And triple tap, you're probably not going to be using a lot unless you hit 3 headshots in a row constantly, which does not happen very often in the Crucible. So I think Pulse Monitor is probably your best option here. It's definitely not the best perk to be using on a PvP role, but you know, you kind of have to deal with what you've been dealt with, you know. For magazine wise, I know people on PC prefer having accurized rounds because more range equals more accuracy, which means you can hit them from farther away, but I play in console, so it's a little different. I have steady rounds on mine. I really don't think it matters. I think as long as you don't have alloy magazine or extended mag on this thing, you're in pretty good hands. Extended mag just makes that reload very, very slow, and alloy mag, it's not something that's a huge benefit in PvP in my opinion. Barrel wise, to be honest, you can go with any barrel really. I would just make sure your stability and handling is high. The only reason I'm using polygonal rifling is to make sure that recoil direction is fairly vertical so my follow-up shots aren't all over the place. So that's just for me. In general, it is high impact, so it can drop supers with a headshot. The scope does zoom in pretty far. Just keep that in mind as well. And I don't know, I mean, in my opinion, it feels crispy when you get a headshot. It's definitely not the best sniper in the game. Like, obviously, you can get the beloved with quick draw and snapshot, but if you do end up getting, you know, a PvP god roll of this thing with the perks that are available, it can perform pretty well in the right hands. Now, going over Gambit, obviously I went over, you know, the sides of PvE and PvP. What do you do about Gambit? Because those two things are combined. To be honest, I think a lot of people, when it comes to dealing damage to a primeval, the first thing people don't think of is, oh hey, I'm going to use my sniper. It's like, that doesn't really matter. So to be honest, I would only use a sniper in PvP, just because you're going to be in those long range engagement. It is high impact, so it does do a lot of damage, so you'll be able to drop them fairly easily. Now going over some exotics and perks, to be honest, there's not a lot of exotics you could use with this thing, but I think one of the best perks that you can get is Sniper Rifle Scavenger and then Enhanced Sniper Dexterity to help with the weapon's handling. Considering it is high impact, the handling is already pretty low on it, so you definitely want to make sure that is increased. Plus, if you're playing PvP, get Scavenger so you can get more ammo during a match if you're going to be sniping a lot. My final thoughts, to be honest, this is not the best sniper for, I think PvE or PvP, but it does have some great roles. I think probably if you're going to lean toward anything, I'd lean more toward the PvE side, because Vorpal Weapon is definitely an interesting perk, and if you're going to be doing stuff by yourself, especially some high-end activities, and you want to be far away, Vorpal Weapon and a sniper, that might end up working out pretty well. Alright guys, looks like we're at the end of the video. Just wanted to cover 3 things with you. Number 1, about support. If you're looking for the #1 best way to support me, there's a link below that'll take you to a 4-minute video that I made a while ago. If you want to go watch that, that'd be awesome. If not, it's definitely not going to hurt my feelings. You can also subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, follow me on social media with the links below, and all that great jazz. Number 2, regarding social media, I have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and a few others. If you would like to keep up to date on Destiny 2 related content, be sure to use those links below to find me on those platforms. And number 3, going over the clan, if you're looking to join my clan, we have some spots open on all platforms. We're looking for active players and community members in the Destiny community. And typically we like to play casual PvE and PvP a majority of the time. I'm definitely all about that solo grind, but I'm willing to definitely play with people in the community, like definitely willing to do that. If you're looking to join, there's a link to the clan page on the Bungie.net site below, and all you have to do is request to join and I'll approve it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.